Hello, it's Andrea Holmes coming to you from the A. Holmes studio. I'm going to be painting a Screech owl tonight, and I'm really excited to do it. And hopefully people will watch while I do it. There's a couple people. I was over at my art page, my business page. Nobody was watching. So I thought maybe people are out on a Friday night, living it up instead of at home or on their phones watching things like this, which might still be the case, but I think doing things on my personal page seemed to work better for some reason. So I don't know, Facebook makes it to where people can see it, I guess, versus a business page because they're stingy like that. So we'll do it this way, Facebook. Fine. But you should like my page if you haven't. It's A. Holmes Art Studio, and that's my business page. But again, Facebook probably won't tell you anything that I do, so, never mind. Just stay here. That's fine. I'll share it on my page. So welcome to my painting thing. I'm going to be painting a little Screech owl. It's cute as hell. The reason why I'm painting this Screech owl is because Blackland Prairie Raptor Center is doing a auction at their Ribs and Raptors event, and I wanted to donate this piece to their auction, so hopefully it'll raise some money for them. And so they let me come out to their facility where they rehabilitate raptors, which are not like velociraptors, but kind of. They're owls and hawks, and so it's really cool, and I got to get like really close to them, and I'll probably share some more videos of that. Maybe someday I will edit these videos to include clips from things like that, but so I got to meet, I think, 4 or 5 different owls, and it was really just the coolest thing ever, and I kind of geeked out, and they let me take reference photos, so I'm going to work from my reference photos. And the photo that I'm going to use is of a little Screech owl. It's a gray one, and I did like minimal research before I started doing this, and I will find out later. But this owl is a gray owl, and they come in red colors. So I didn't know if the males were a certain color or females are a certain color, or they both come in colors, so I will figure that out. But this one is a little gray one, and so I'm excited to paint it, and it's gonna be cute. So I didn't silhouette this one this time because I thought maybe you guys would want to see part of that process where I silhouette the bird, and so what that is just laying down my initial paint on top of my background so that the background paper and the design doesn't show through the bird, so it's adding an extra layer in there, kind of like a gesso, kind of, not really. So it just helps the bird stand out a little bit more. It helps me get an idea of where I need to be painting. So I am going to do that. I'm drinking some tea this evening in my little fancy cup that my friend Tracy gave me, and I love it. I'm drinking Refresherment from Starbucks. It's their Tazo tea. And I'm kind of sniffly, so I apologize if I sniffle through this. So I'm going to take a sip, and then I'm going to bring you on over here so you can see my background that I'm painting on. So come on in. This is the little owl that I'm painting. So super cute little dude. Let's get this show on the road. take my favorite brush, which is a bright brush, small bright brush, right here. So then I'm gonna sketch. So this is just freehand. I haven't drawn anything on here. I'm just looking at my picture and drawing with my brush, in a manner of speaking. So just looking at my picture and drawing in the details that I see. I don't like to waste time drawing anything in, because you're just going to paint over it and you're going to lose those lines, and just, that's something that Mary Fear taught me. She was one of my teachers at Collin College. Lion King here. So my kiddo is asleep. She's, I don't know, can you see her passed out in there? It's kind of hard. Yeah, right there. She's passed out. She fell asleep hard tonight. She like made one peep of protest and then was out. She had a long day. So I'm gonna zoom out, which is, I'm using my baby's high chair as a like dolly system to move back and forth, because it's got wheels on it and it's like one of the higher things that I have. So while that's drying, I was going to talk about the creative blahs. Like sometimes I'm hustling and I'm painting and I'm like in it to win it, and then usually after reaching a big goal, you know, or a deadline, I'm like ugh, and I stop and I take a break, and I call it the creative blahs, because, you know, I should continue my momentum and keep painting and doing things, but I don't know, I get kind of burnt out, and I don't wanna. I'm like, ugh, I don't wanna do it. And so I don't know if any of you other creative people out there get the creative blahs, where you just kind of go through periods where you don't feel like it. And I know, I think it's like a Chuck Close quote that says, you can't wait for inspiration to strike, that you just need to keep painting, and I'm paraphrasing here, but like, you gotta do it. A professional artist doesn't wait for inspiration to strike. They continue to paint. But I don't know, I have a hard time doing that sometimes, and I need breaks. So, you know, I've continued to work on my art, or my like art website, or I've been focusing more on my Etsy store, because of gift giving is coming, and which I will also talk about. But so it's not that I haven't been doing anything, but I guess I've been focusing on the other side of being an artist, which is like the business side. And that's, I mean, that's important too. I would almost say it's 50 cents. This is not alcohol. I'm probably more doped up on like allergy medicines. But it's 50% of, you know, being an artist is, you know, the business side of being an artist, and, you know, getting yourself out there, and doing your website and doing all these things, because usually it's a one-man show, and nobody else is going to do that for you, and you have to do it yourself. So it's just as important, you know. It's yeah, I don't know, I haven't wanted to paint, and I keep kind of pushing it off, and so I like to give myself deadlines, and, you know, be like, hey, I'm gonna be live painting tonight, and then I'm like, okay, now I have to do it, because you guys want to see me live painting and me out here doing it, right? Yes. And so my people are out there and they need me, and I have to do this because you guys need it. I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing, but it worked. So here I am, painting and waiting for paint to dry and drinking tea with you guys. So I'm glad that you guys have been able to come in and join, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy, you know, these little chats, my little tea chats, with you guys, and I like doing it. The live part of it is kind of cool. It's fun to have people watching while I do it, and being able to interact with you, and it kind of inspires me to want to do paintings with you guys and think of things to talk about, because I'm, you know, as interesting as the painting is, I'm sure it gets kind of dull, literally waiting for paint to dry. So, but, yeah, so I think it's mostly dry, so I'm going to pull you back in, and we'll get started and just laying out the basic design of this guy. And of course, all paintings are for sale, and except for this one, because this one's going up for auction. So if you do want this little owl painting, I probably will have prints, but the original is going to auction for the Blackland Prairie Raptor Ribs and Raptors event. So if you can donate to the cause, that would be awesome. If you can't, totally cool, you know, but try if you can. So so this little owl, let's get started on him. So, one of the other topics that I had written on here is gift giving. And you know, the holidays are coming, because it's freaking November, even though it doesn't feel like November. And I get such anxiety about gift giving. I don't know why. I want to get like the best gifts for people, and it always creeps up on me, even though obviously there's plenty of time to get gifts for people, and if I was smart, I would, you know, listen to what people like when I hang out with them, and then put it in my little Etsy shopping cart, and then buy it over time, but I just find, I don't know, and then like exchanging gifts with people, they, you know, how much money do you spend on people, and then like Christmas, just spending all this money and on gifts, and what if people don't even like them, or, I mean, is it really important to spend money on people, and then what if you don't spend the same amount, and then you feel like a chump for, you know, like not spending the same amount as they did, and or getting like as a thoughtful gift to somebody, you know, like what if they give you this like really well thought out gift, and then you're like, here's a gift card to Target, which, you know, most people are happy with. I would be happy with a gift card to Target, but it's just, I don't know. I think I think about it too much, and you know, that's not the ideal of gift giving. It's not about how much somebody spends or what it is. I think it's just the thought of gift giving. That's really the point. But it doesn't mean that people don't think about these things like I do. Surely I'm not the only one who has anxieties about gift giving, right? I mean, am I alone here with the anxiety about gift giving? I mean, if the holidays sneak up on you, and then it's all like 8 weeks until Christmas, and then it's 7 weeks till Christmas, and people like to remind you on social media that it's coming up, and I start like freaking out, and I keep putting it off, and I don't know, and yeah, I mean, I can't be alone here. It's scary. I hate how Christmas, like, sneaks up on me, and I'm not ready for Christmas. I don't feel like I'd ever be ready. If you are looking for good Christmas gifts, definitely get art, because Facebook, really? Gonna disconnect me right in the middle of my live feed? Come on. Come on! I'm in the middle of painting this out, and I was like on a rant, and you cut me off. Not cool. Not cool that you cut me off, Facebook. I don't know why you did do that to me. I thought we were close. Okay, well, I'm back. Sorry, guys, that happened for the, millions of people out there that were watching me. I'm being really silly because I don't feel good. And, but hi, welcome back, guys. We'll get back into painting. I don't know why Facebook cut off. But yeah, I was ranting, and now I lost my momentum. But, okay, come on back in. We'll get you back in here. My little Screech owl. Oop. You suck at gift giving or have anxiety about gifts, then you should talk to somebody who's an artist, or like my friend Newbie here. She makes jewelry, and she can make custom jewelry, but the thing about these custom paintings and jewelry orders is that you kind of have to give us a heads up and tell us that you want this, because we're not machines people. We can't do it overnight, so you've got to like put a little thought and kind of think ahead and get stuff ordered from artists, or you can go to their shops and they have things already made. And but artists are usually pretty willing to work with you, and like if you want to customize something, they'll hook you up. Artists are good people, and they are usually willing to please. And maybe I'm just generalizing them, and there's probably artists out there that don't want to deal with custom stuff, and what they have is what you get, and why are you asking for anything more? But I'm not one of those people, and if you look for your local artist, and it doesn't have to be local, but that's nice, and you could probably get it faster if it's a local artist. But look what they have, and it's easy to find gifts, and it's more personal and more unique. Not everybody's gonna have a painting by this artist, and it can be more meaningful. I get people with my birds. That's probably why most people buy my birds, is because they can relate the bird to a story or a memory, or this bird reminds me of my grandmother, or I like the Cardinal sports team, or I like this bird because it reminds me of the time that I spent in this state, or something like that. So I think when people make a connection with your work, that's when they decide to purchase it. And it's easy to find that. And honestly, maybe I don't have things that you personally would want, but a lot of the times I like working on commission stuff and trying new things. The one thing that I'm not good at is abstract and color space art. That's just not my thing, and I've tried it, and I don't know. I don't feel like it's authentic when I do it, and so I don't like it when I do it. But there are people out there that are good at it, and abstract art is hot. So if you are one of those people that can do it, kudos to you. It's just, I like trying new things, and I don't want to be put in a bird box or bird cage and only paint birds. I like painting other things. So just because you know an artist, or if you don't know an artist, obviously you do, because I'm one of them, you like, my dad likes donuts. Paint me a donut for my dad. And then it'll be like the most awesome gift. And, you know, it doesn't have to be like a 6-foot painting. It can be a small little personal painting. And it's affordable, for me at least. And I know if you go into the land of Etsy, there's lots of artists out there that have affordable paintings. And it just connected again. Apparently my internet sucks right now. Okay, I'm done. Yes, done. Look at this. I'm so white. My friend said that she had to adjust the whatever stuff on our camera because I'm so pale compared to other people. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay, you guys ready to see it? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? And by guys, I mean the one person that's still here, so thank you for being here. Bam! Look at that. Look at that little guy. He's pretty cool. I'm so excited. Wee wee. What you looking at? What? Just kidding. Okay, so I'm done. Oh, I was gonna show you my palette because this is the chaos that happens. You know, a lot of like blotting my brush down and to get stuff off, and then I put it on here too on my paper towels, so it gets messy over here. So I'm gonna sign off here. Maybe I need to adjust my lighting. I don't know, or get a tan. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and also if you didn't catch this live because you do other stuff on Friday nights besides watch me paint, and you just watch this later, well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it.